Welcome to Experience Pints, a podcast for gamers. Aaron Alexander, Billy Wonka, and CJ Cunt Jockey Armstrong. We are Experience Pints.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Are we filming? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Check that out. So, welcome to Experience Pints!
Welcome to Experience Pints, brother.
Welcome to Experience Pints.
Welcome to Experience Pints.
He's Italian,
Mario?
but he's not Mario.
No.
I'm Ezio.
Yeah, he's doing it. No, you're not. You sound like Mario. You don't sound sexy enough like Ezio did. He made it sexy.
I'm Ezio.
No.
That was his sexy
Was that your
voice.
sexy voice? Oh, I hope that wasn't your sexy voice, because it wasn't very sexy.
You seen 22 Jump Street? Remember the scene in the very beginning where he tried to act like he was Hispanic? And he failed?
I'm a Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I'm your host, Billy Wonka. With me today, I have Fred Durst. I don't know why I used that one.
Because I did it all for the nookie today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Assassin's Creed, Scott Stab. All right, no.
Yeah,
it's
higher
been,
with that joke.
Yep, he did that.
There we go.
I took that joke with arms wide open. We are out, 2 weeks now of not having
It's
a
been
record?
2 weeks
It's
since
been
you
2
looked at
weeks.
me.
God, that's not even right.
I don't know. I have to, though.
Every single time I say weeks or anything. All right, it's been 12 days. That's not even right. It's 14.
12 days since you looked at me.
Yeah, it has been 12 days since I looked at you. But not,
How's it feel?
well, as much as I stare at you on my computer screen every day, it feels like you're there with me. All those days you're not near me. So, really, you haven't left my side at all.
Well, you got sick, but not him being physically by you.
Oh, so we're going to pull out my sickness into all this? Okay, fine. I've been sick as shit the past couple weeks.
You've been down with the sickness.
I have.
That's appropriate that a goat would sound like a goat.
No. Oh, man. My lungs got really disturbed there, it feels like. Stupefied. All right. Oh, but I have been sick, and I haven't played as many video games as one would as you're sick. You know, I get sick, and I think, I'm just going to play video games because my body has effectively shut down, and I can't
Except
do shit
for
else.
these thumbs.
But then,
that
like,
have to.
my drive to do anything at all other than waddle over to the bathroom to either puke or pee, and then waddle back to the couch to sweat some more. You know, I didn't really like playing video games. Just kind of rented some movies on Xbox One and PS4. Never really dabbled in that before, but the fact that Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, just nothing. Like every movie I wanted to see, I've already seen on there. All the other ones I haven't. I don't really want to invest the time into watching. So I decided to try out the rental services on the new consoles. Coming back, it's pretty impressive.
Like renting video games?
No, it's movies.
Oh,
Movies.
okay.
No, I didn't do PS Now.
I want to see what that PS streaming
Now,
video
PS
game
Now.
thing.
PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said it 4 times before you ever even...
How many? What was it again?
PlayStation Now.
Now. Now?
PlayStation Now!
Right fucking now.
There's no exclamation point, but it's assumed. No, PlayStation Now! God damn it! It's PlayStation Now! No, now! It's PlayStation Now.
All right.
Welcome to Experience Fights. Oh, wow. So that happened.
That leveled it out. Are we good now?
Yeah.
I feel better suddenly.
You feel on the level?
Thanks, PlayStation
As you-
Now. Oh, Sony, you can't keep your servers online, but you can keep me online. But I want to commend like the new consoles and their like rental service. You just pay a fee to rent a movie, like The Equalizer, and it streams
movie.
at Netflix
Hasn't
immediately.
PlayStation always had a video service
has.
for,
I never
for
wanted-
like a long time?
Yeah, I never wanted to fuck with it because yeah, you could buy the movies, but I rented Face Off a while back, like a year ago, and
Face
off, and I didn't I had to download the movie before I could watch it to a certain point.
Right.
And
Yeah.
But now it's like, you unlock it
Now?
and you stream it. It's now! You just unlock it and you can watch it now or later. Actually, you have 14 days to watch it after you rent it, or after you start it, you have 48 hours to finish the movie after you start it. So now,
Now?
soon, just hurry the fuck up and watch the movie. It's an hour long. What are you doing? You spent $6 on this rental. I don't know why I did that. I spent $6 on a rental by accident.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I was like, what? What did I watch?
Was it in 4K on your not 4K TV?
Probably not. No. It wasn't HD though. It looked better than Netflix's attempts at being HD.
It's odd
Yeah. What's odd?
that they have better quality videos that way than you would off of Netflix.
You mean that some service that had to pay a fee to rent the movie would have a better infrastructure than something that's like $5 to watch 100 different things?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
know, Amazon Prime's pretty good. Though.
Well, yeah, it's good, but
Of course, you have to pay like $100 a year for that, but
How about paying for a service and then still having to watch commercials that pay for that service?
Hulu.
Hulu. What the fuck is your problem?
Hulu, god damn it, we want our movies now. Or no, they have movies, don't they? They're terrible movies.
Yeah, they're terrible.
It's like, what the fuck is
No,
this?
they
It's
got
like,
the shows.
They have sci-fi movies, basically. Like, you ever like go to the very end of your Netflix list of things that's like recently added? Like, you just go to the very far right.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
they
what
have.
that's what Hulu has.
Donnie Darko 4. There was never
Hulu
even
does
a
have
3.
sci-fi
There was never even a fucking
movies
3.
that aren't even real.
Yeah, no, it's
They're
real
not.
because they're there, but you don't know if they're real or not. I mean, they're on a reel at some point in time because they were filmed probably with the reel, but they're not really.
It's
real,
like
real.
Inception.
Yeah, basically. No, well, that was real.
no,
Is it real?
there's an audience for that there for like people who are on hangovers. Like
No,
you
I
wake
don't
up like
know.
the next day.
I don't
after drinking
know.
a whole lot.
I've watched a lot of really bad movies when I was hungover.
But the older I've gotten,
I've watched
the
The
more
Hangover
I'm like,
1, 2, and 3 while hungover.
I haven't done that.
Did it make it
No,
any
I didn't
better?
really do that.
Speaking of, I actually watched The
Was it like-
Hangover on rental because after renting a couple movies on Xbox Video, it gave me a $6.75. Don't know why $6.75. Probably because it doesn't add up to 2 full rentals, so you have to like pay something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I rented
They're
The
tricky that
Hangover
way.
because I never had seen the third one, and I heard it was terrible, and I just wanted to know.
And it was terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't like terrible, like in the sense of it's too far left field. People won't get it.
It's bad.
It was just too far dull. Like it wasn't. It was just boring. It was like a serious movie. It was like a dark comedy, like The Big Chill or something. But it wasn't, or like Very Bad Things, as mentioned earlier when we weren't recording. But just not in a comedic sense, really. Like that Zach Galifianakis, whatever the fuck his name is. He was funny back then, but not now. Back then, he was actually pretty funny when he was new. Like, hey, this guy, he's got a beard, he's fat, he's not your usual guy. He's weird. It's just so weird. He's so fucking strange, man. We got to watch this guy. Quit checking. Quit. What?
Oh,
This is going to segue into our video game talk because I just watched movies and I did play some video games. I want to talk about those. I
We're going
don't.
to use the shot glasses to drink this awful beer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Why'd you get so many of them? Is that awful?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about how terrible that they would be when I did that. I just bought 4.
Is that tomato in it?
It has tomato.
What? No.
Shit.
it's clamato.
Here,
Dealy.
It's like chlamydia, but with
Sean
tomatoes.
Deals.
Dealy, you dickhead. We fucking got it. Whatever the fuck it is. It says clamato. I'm assuming it's got tomato in it. All right, we're going to read the ingredients here.
Oh no.
Got it.
Where are they? Where the fuck? You read the ingredients earlier, right, Ryan? Where were they?
Yeah, right there.
Can I read him with the sheet mask on in a Batman voice?
Merge
Batman.
2 incredible tastes. A refreshing Budweiser,
Right.
already an incredible taste,
Goddamn, I did it.
and the intensely zesty jalapeno kick
What?
God.
of clamato, picante.
Claymation?
Drink it straight from the can or add your favorite ingredients to make it your own.
Like
Cinnamon.
Like
water? Like the entire ocean?
like not this,
yeah,
probably.
I think they already
So-
accepted the fact that it's going to be nasty as hell. So they're like, yeah, just put whatever else you want to in there because this is really going to suck when you drink it.
I don't know. They actually,
might surprise you.
Well, they managed. They were so confident they made cans of this, and it's on store shelves. So let's be real here.
They did the same thing with their regular beer,
What do you mean?
and it's terrible. Budweiser.
Oh, well, yeah, people like that. So there's an audience for it. And we're going to taste your thumb now. Don't react. We need to know. You can't get ahead of
He's
us.
trying not to react.
Don't react. Oh, fuck. Pour a shot glass. Oh, man. As Ryan pours everywhere. As he pours everywhere.
It's red.
I don't even want to know.
I think Assassin's supposed to be good shots, man. Get with the program.
We're better at stabbing things.
Yeah, speaking of rentals, I rented a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods.
Yeah.
Watch it yet?
Yeah.
What you think?
It's fucking great, man. Have you watched it? The new
Yeah, I seen it.
It wasn't what I expected. It was actually kind of funny in a lot of ways. There's another shot glass in the middle.
My favorite. What was your favorite part? Tell me your favorite part first.
Just, I guess when the Lord Beerus, whatever it is, Beerus eats the. No, when he beats the shit out of Boo because he wanted pudding. I don't know why that cracked me up. I love that part. Like, he beats the shit out of Boo because he wanted pudding and he had all the pudding. He said no, and he just beats the shit out of him. But I like the fact that there's like a lot of callbacks and shit, like to even Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And why does it look like this? Here. No.
I've got one.
Oh, you're going to drink all of it? You're getting divorced by death tonight. Hope you know that, Aaron.
Yeah.
Sam.
Isn't there
Two
a new
experience pints.
Okay.
Experience pints.
This is not a pint, but we're going to experience.
Experience shots.
Do we have to shoot it or we just sip on it?
I'm sipping.
We're
Yeah.
sipping.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, my
fuck.
God.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck?
It's like a Bloody Mary with a Budweiser.
You just threw up a Bloody Mary. That's what just happened. They threw up. They had people drink Bloody Marys, throw up into a vat, and then that vat is this after it fermented more.
Why do we get so many of these?
Why is it so bad?
It's terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
I think we're
It's
going to go
like,
wash it out with
it's-
incinerator right now.
Oh.
91 proof.
I'm gonna describe. It's like V8 mixed with Budweiser. That's all it is. There's no zest.
I feel like I
to
just
it.
drank ketchup.
I believe Dealey's exact words
Fuck
were.
you, Dealey.
I think they were have fun
Fun guy.
throwing up.
He wasn't wrong.
I'm right now.
Have fun throwing up. Well, fuck you, Dealey. And fuck this beer.
I don't know if I can do this podcast ever.
We gotta
again.
finish it.
Oh,
You want to finish the shot?
Corey Chandler is not finished. Oh, sorry. Ben Diesel is not finished his no.
Come on.
No, I can't.
Carl's joint.
I hate tomato. I really hate tomato.
You don't like green tomatoes?
Oh, no. Fuck no. Hate
Right,
tomato.
green tomatoes
I
are-
hate tomatoes.
that's on the
Don't
t-
do
yeah,
that.
pass down the incinerator or wash it down with.
Okay.
Here.
Well, fuck it.
Who in the recording audience
taste
wants
buds
this?
now.
Hope Out Loud. Do you want it?
You have to shoot it. Come on, Adrian. You want to shoot it with me? You ready to shoot it with
I'm gonna do it.
You about that life?
I'm about that life.
All right. I ain't about that life.
hardcore our photographers are.
Hope Out Loud photography.
I'm not ready.
But she's pinching her nose. Can't do that.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Memphis Comic Con! Woo!
It's gross.
Oh my god. Feels good.
It's bad that you gotta chase it
That's
with liquor.
really bad.
Ooh, Hope Out Loud Photography.
Hi, I'm Hannah McCaleb.
Now I forgot my name.
Hi, I'm Hannah McCaleb.
And I'm Adrian Alexander.
Tonight's top story is the word that's been on everyone's mind, and that is the F word. Yes, I'm talking about Frieza.
I heard his brother's way cooler.
Yeah, he is. Adrian, will you tell us a little bit about the weather that's been going on?
I will.
Frieza!
Look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So I'm going to lead off the video game conversation here. I've been playing a game or two this week. I'm going to start with the game that I've been playing that you haven't been playing, and then we'll go into the game that we've both been playing so that you can hate me for my opinion.
Hate me today. Oh, wait, that's not Greek. Never mind. It's all the same. Go ahead.
Anyway, so, like, I didn't want to, but I went out and spent money on the Order 1886.
Why is your voice so shaky?
Because it was hard for me. Like, it was hard
Did you open the door with your dick like that, man? This is the Order.
No, here's why I bought it, because I read these fucking reviews and they're saying that it's 6 out of 10 over and over again, like 5.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. IGN gave it like a 6.25 out of 10. And
fuck IGN, but go ahead.
And I'm like, surely not. Or at least I was hoping surely not.
Surely you can't be serious. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I played it, and I'm maybe an hour away from beating it, because it's supposedly 5 hours long. I know that there's 18 chapters, and I'm on chapter like 14, so I'm really close to the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, it gave me I've played enough of it to have a pretty good opinion of the game as a whole.
And what would you rate it out of 5 pints?
I wouldn't give it a rating.
Is that bad?
No. It changed my opinion on ratings. You've always tried to sway me on whether or not numbers needed to come into play as far as rating games goes and shit. And I kind of am with you on it now after playing it. And here's why. Expectations for the way that games should play versus how they actually do. This game should have been great. It should have been. The mechanics are there.
Check.
Yeah, I'm going to go back through this again like I did last time, but it's got everything. The graphics are fucking beautiful. The mechanics are there. It's even got like interesting things like the reticle for the gun. Like, if depending on what type of gun it is, you know, it's wider or smaller, and if you like sit for a second, it'll shrink in and your accuracy is a little bit better. Like little details like that make you like pay attention to what you're doing as far as the game goes.
That's something revolutionary. I've seen that in other games, but I always appreciate it when they do have different reticles or different weapons, because every weapon fires exactly the same.
Right.
And I think Max Payne 3 does that in some respects.
And that's what it reminds me of. Like Max Payne hits Gears of War set in a steampunk environment. But so they've got all these really interesting guns. You've got like lightning guns and cool rocket launchers, like sticky rocket launchers. Like you fire it and then pull the trigger and then it blows up or whatever. But no real option to like level these guns.
Yeah.
No, it's just bland over and over again. It's like, oh, you started something and then you stopped. You've got an environment that could have totally been open and rewarding, and it's not. Yeah, you can kind of wander a little bit, but why? There's no point.
Yeah.
It's a movie game. It's got a lot of it's the QuickTime movie player. It's the new QuickTime movie player.
So you're rebuffering constantly.
Let me read my message that I sent to CJ on my opinion of this game. Oh shit!
Phone's off.
Phones. Anyway, here it is. Bam.
Whoa! Is that your new phone?
An invisible phone.
Oh, okay.
It's new from Mac. It's the iAir.
Oh wait, it's already taken too.
Is it? They have an iAir.
The iPad Air.
It's
Air.
It's the eye
of the tiger. There we go.
Anyway,
Apple, if you're listening, take my idea. Eye of the Tiger, the new fucking iOS app.
Wow. Anyway,
right in the eye.
It's got a really good, like B-level movie storyline.
I see that in it. When I look at reviews or just any kind of art of it, I can tell it has a certain cinematic feel to it. Now, I want to pick your brain. You said that it has a cinematic feel to it, and I see where it was more like a movie than it is more of a game. There's like quick time events. I know that it plays a third-person shooter, but there's something they did with the game of putting the big bands on it, like they did in Evil Within.
Yeah.
Evil Within, it was done to create more suspense so you can't see around you.
Right.
In this game, it's done to create a more cinematic experience. Now, do you feel that is true? I asked that because I know the graphics are insanely beautiful. Nothing you've seen yet, really, all together, in a console, let alone anything else. But do you think they kept it that way so they can keep it rendered properly at 60 frames a second and smooth? Or do you think they are really trying to go for that cinematic feel. Does it hinder does the game hindered by the wide bands?
That's what I want to touch on second to that. The first part, does it create a more cinematic feel? I'd say yes, because, and here's why, and it kind of plays on how the graphics are good and shit. Like, there's parts where I didn't realize that I'm supposed to be playing because the cinematics look the same as the gameplay, and the cinematics are that fucking good.
Yeah.
And I guess having the bars there the entire time, you're playing 1 second, then they're in a cinematic mode, and then they go back to gameplay. And I was like, "Oh, cool! This looks really good."
Not like the Halo.
And I'm just sitting there staring at
Tomb Raider, where you have like you kind of control the cinematics in a way.
Yeah, kind of, but you don't.
Metal Gear
you
games,
still watch.
You can always fuck around during the
right?
cinematics.
Yeah, no, you can't really move your character
Push
whenever
R2 to zoom in for some fucking reason.
Move.
Yeah.
No, they don't have that in it, but it just feels like you're in a cinematic at all times.
So it feels good.
It does feel good.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun.
on the inhibiting gameplay portion, because I've heard a lot of reviewers hate on that. They said, well, I need to be able to shoot up, or I need to be able, it wasn't giving me the view that I need. I haven't been affected by that at all.
Maybe they're just looking.
I don't even notice. I think that's getting a little bit too nitpicky, honestly.
Right. Well, next thing I want to ask, you play the game. Do you feel it is worth picking up for $60? Is it the experience you thought it was going to be? This is it. What'd you expect? What would you expect out of it before the reviews hit?
Is it pint size?
I expected it. I expected it to be better than what they said that it was, because I thought that I really felt like they hated on it.
Right.
I went into it looking to find where they hated on it and say, really? And there's pieces of it that, like I said again, where it was like they almost had it. And then it's like, why did you do that?
This sounds like Infamous in a way, Second Son. Like how everybody expected it to be this huge fucking ordeal.
Yeah, it's just a mediocre game.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like you find something in the Order 1886 that a lot of people haven't. You find something you like it, don't you? You like it.
I've enjoyed it enough to keep playing it. It's not. It was not a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10 says it's garbage to the point where.
Well, actually, no. 6 out of 10 is better than. It's not failing. It passes. It's a pass.
It says it's a game.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that you.
A 1 technically should say it's a game. So that's why I hate numbers in reviews, because you look at it like that.
Right.
I perceive numbers in a different fashion than you do, much as anyone else would. Like me saying fuck doesn't bother me, but me saying fuck next to somebody who's holding the Holy Bible in their hands probably won't like the fact that I just said fuck out loud, and the fact that I just took their cross off their chest and put it upside down and started dancing in a circle. That bothers them. But
what the fuck?
Wow.
But that's why I think if you're gonna go for rating things, you go for 1 to 5. Something really fucking hardcore. Right? When you spread it out, there's too much middle ground.
There's ambiguity.
Yeah, so you go from 1 to 5 or 0 definitely, because they didn't even fucking try.
I think maybe it should be more qualitative instead of quantitative, because when you do it that way, because you're just like, hey, I'm putting a number on my expectations of it.
Well, as a reviewer, you're supposed to pull yourself out of the review and review it as a purchasable product for somebody else. You're trying to guide consumers into a purchase that they can, for themselves, make a sound decision on.
And for the casual gamer, this could be a really, really good game.
Really?
For the casual gamer.
Now, the casual gamers don't have as high expectations. So.
Right. If they're looking to enjoy a story and get to hold the fucking controller the whole time.
That's not a game like that's aimed more for hardcore audience. Like the tone, the setting, everything about it doesn't speak to a broad audience. That's not a very casual game.
It's not hard. I die, but it's not hard.
It's not badass. There's no Mountain Dew flowing through the veins of this game. It's not like it's no kids you're going to want to go play Order 1886. It's more aimed toward us, and they kind of failed at aiming toward us.
And that, I guess that's what happened. But if I was to recommend it to somebody, I'd recommend it to your casual gamer. Hardcore gamers like me and you are going to be bummed out by little things,
like the lack of depth, probably.
Right. So they start in on an idea like they might they try and do puzzles, but not really. Just today, for example, I was playing it and there was this puzzle that was so easy that you could see it without really even having to think about it and just navigate around this room to get to a door or whatever and unlock it from the other side.
Everyday life. Yeah.
It was so easy and so pointless, that I was like, why the fuck did they even put that in there? They should have just had the fucking.
I've
door
read that
open.
a lot too. There's like a lot of dumb like nuances that are just why.
Yeah. Why do I need to come over here and pick this picture up and flip it around? It doesn't give me anything.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I don't earn any information from it. I don't gain anything that I get to take with me through the game.
They played LA Noire and thought that's a cool idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They have things like they have audio logs laying around, but you can't listen to them while you're walking around. You have to go into your menu and sit there and listen to it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Killzone Shadowfall did that really well. When you pick them up, they play it through the speaker of the controller.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Shaq Infinite did that too.
Yeah, did it?
Yep.
In the controller?
Not through the controller.
The DS4 has that controller. The controller DS4 does a speaker on it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, BioShock does that really well. And there's a lot of games to do it. Except for Gears of War, when you have to talk to somebody on the comm, you put your finger to the ear and you walk slowly. And that's something else I heard about that game. A lot of the cinematics that aren't like cinematics, but like walking through towns.
And you got to walk.
Slow. Like your speed is controlled.
Yep. Because they want you to like enjoy the environment you're in or something. I don't know.
Make it interesting.
It's not fleshed out. It feels like they got all this stuff in it and they were like, oh, they could have expanded on here and expanded on here. And then they just said, all right, now, we reached the end of the story. Go on and release it. Like, that's how it feels.
You feel like the game's rushed?
Right, yeah.
It feels rushed, but not. Like, they could have crammed the details in at the beginning. Yeah. It could have been a Dead Space. It could have been a fucking Gears of War. It could have been in one of those great categories, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
because
potential. It just doesn't reach it.
They didn't stick with it.
All right, Dragon Ball Z, the Xenoverse.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Go.
Fuck that game.
What?
Why? Because it's not fun.
Why?
Because you just push buttons and then you kind of do stuff and it's not deep. There's a lot of cool things there. The online stuff is cool. The hub world, which is a lot like Destiny, when you stop and think about it, cool. Having to create your own character and re-listen to these storylines are a little bit altered in a cool way. That's cool. Everything about it is cool. It's beautiful. That's cool. Frieza's in there. So it's cooler. Technically, they're both cool. So now...
Ice cold.
That's her dad.
That's King Cold. Now, all that's cool. Then you have to actually play. And that sucks.
You don't like the gameplay mechanics?
No, it sucks. It's the same thing as I was afraid.
And the fighting.
The fighting isn't fun.
You don't enjoy the fighting?
Not at all. Like, it is shallow as fuck. You
think so?
Yeah, it's just button mashing. I mean, it can be deep. And the RPG stuff they build into it is so deep and like intricate. Body armor, all that crap. It's cool. It's all cool. But the gameplay doesn't feel good. If you're gonna when it comes to Dragon Ball Z,
so you're expecting to be balls deep in that. So
no, I'm not expecting to be all balls deep. I'm expecting to be like fun. I'm expecting to be like, this is 2015. I'm playing the same exact game with some shit added on top of it that I played back in 2005. There's nothing different about this game. All they did was make it prettier, and they just kind of alter the storylines a little bit. That's it. It is not intriguing at all to me. It's just some kind of free-to-play online game that they got conned into paying $60 for.
So you feel like
should have been free to play. They should have conned me into like buying fucking character slots and add-ons and fucking hats. I'm sorry, it's Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. Like Budokai 3 was totally fucking awesome. It was close to Street Fighter. Dragon Ball Z is about fighting. They should make a fighting game, not some fucking. Hey, we're in this big arena. Let's fly around and like break up the fight for like a good minute, which is forever in a video game, when you try to find the guy you're fighting as the AI is like over here. Fucking he's fucking the mountain or something. I don't know. He's fucking the mountain. It's stupid. The game is stupid. It's broken.
But is it broken? Is it broken, or is that how they want it to be?
This how it was. Say, hey, Rick, what? Captain Ginyu's fucking a mountain. Do we need to change that? No, that's hilarious. Keep it, Tommy.
Was he actually fucking the mountain?
Who knows?
I mean,
who knows? It's PG. I don't know.
Was he glitched out on the mountain? Is that what you're saying?
He was it was a race to glitch mountain.
Are you
know
sure?
What I'm saying?
Are you sure he wasn't trying to change bodies with the mountain?
He did.
He became the mountain.
He became the Rock.
Okay.
All right, no. Aside from all that, all this shit that I don't like about it, the worst part is the English, terrible. Like, they're talking like this. Like, it's straight up like,
Dubbing problems! How do you have dubbing problems when you're making a game?
it's 2015. It's now. What the fuck are you doing? All right. And not only that, when Goku gets a beam shot through him and Raditz, they have a hole. I saw that shit when I was fucking 12. They had a hole between them. Now, in 2015, this beautiful game they created, they shoot a beam through two people, but yet there's no hole in the body. Why are you editing this shit for children like we're kids or something?
It is a kid's game, though.
How?
It's a kid's game.
It is a kid's game because only a kid could truly enjoy playing a game. We have two attacks. Your combos are YYBYY or BYYB or BYOB. That's all you got. That's all you got. There's nothing fun about the game, man. Except when you do Kamehameha and then somebody moves out of the way. It's so easy. Just move to the left. Why didn't anyone ever do that in Dragon Ball Z in the movie, shows, whatever, anyways? There's a fucking beam of light coming at you, just step to the left. That's all you have to fucking do.
All right. You convinced me. Dragon Ball Xenoverse fucking sucks. It's terrible.
I thought you were going to argue. I was just trying to get it all. I didn't know. Okay, it does suck. Yeah, I paid $60. I paid full price on the
I had
download.
things I liked about it, but
I did have things. There's some things about it that make me want to go back and play it. Then I started playing it and I realized, what the fuck am I doing?
you're wasting time when you could be playing a better video game.
You're walking around this hub world that has all this shit.
It felt like dot hack with real people.
Just give me a menu options. I had to walk all the way over there to play online. I had to go to stupid kiosk to play online matches or offline matches. See,
you couldn't put that in the fucking menu?
Yeah. All right. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Here's your main menu. Like, I don't know. What the fuck, man?
The menu is a world.
They need to re-release like Super Saiyan Edition menus. I don't know.
Throw it out here.
So a good Dragon Ball game is Mission Impossible, is what you're saying.
Oh God!
Well, Ron, I guess before we go any further, what'd you play?
Yeah, what'd you play?
I played 2
Doesn't
games.
matter what you played.
I played one game.
Checkers does not count.
Fuck.
This is a restaurant.
What about Geek Battle?
You're always playing a game, we need checkers.
Yeah. I played Age of Empires 2 HD Edition, and then I just got the game Attila Total War.
What is that like?
Attila Total War?
Yes.
Okay.
Say it fast.
What is it like?
Attila Total War.
There we go.
I haven't actually played Attila Total War, but I have played Rome Total War in the Emperor Edition.
Okay.
If anyone hasn't played the Total War games, if you want like a really good RTS, really the only one that exists now aside from StarCraft, go for the Company of Heroes. Doesn't really exist too much.
It's there.
It's an RTS, like the cool games that like really work your mind and shit. So, and Attila, it's kind of like when Rome Total War, when they released the game, it wasn't complete, so they had a whole bunch of like DLC and patches and stuff to kind of like,
it was still so good.
Well, at first we were going to release it in November, but you know what? I think we're going to release it in September. So it was obvious that it wasn't a complete game to go on. And so Attila feels like, hey, after all these patches, we finally got it down like the way we wanted it to. So we're going to go ahead and release this and now have you play it, which a lot of people like it and stuff. And so it's pretty much like a remake of Rome Barbarians Edition, the original one about a decade ago.
How well can your computer handle that game?
Pretty good, actually.
Really?
And, well, at first you had a lot of issues with graphical issues, especially with NVIDIA drivers.
Right.
But after they've updated it some, the rendering's a whole lot easier on it. So you can actually have up to like 10 to 20,000 troops on the field, and your computer still could play it so long as you have like an adequate gaming computer.
Right.
Mine's built about 3 years ago.
They actually had a press release that said that you would not be able to play this game on the best settings because graphics cards are not ready for it yet.
I could understand that.
So
Because I mean, you know, they're getting bigger and bigger. Like,
which is a weird thing to do. Why release a game if
it's like Crisis?
Play it
Crisis is like that.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think that you could build a rig though at the time that could handle it. Just
not really, because they had like the God boxes, like the huge $10,000 or $20,000 computers, and they never could really run Crisis.
That was 2005 when that game cast 10 years ago.
Yeah,
let's think about that. Look how it looks now, and it still looks better than a lot of games today.
Which is fucking crazy.
Awesome. Yeah.
What game had it was Crisis 2 that had the achievement that like popped up as soon as you turned it on and said it can run Crisis. Wolfenstein is coming out with fucking expansion pack.
I need a hug. No, yes.
We're hugging.
Oh, that was kind of weird.
Okay, yep. Awkward moment in the podcast. But oh my god, they're coming out with an expansion pack.
Fucking right they are, man. Whatever.
Or it's just a standalone. It's kind of like the way that
standalone. I don't.
It's kind of the way Far Cry did their thing, right? They did,
I don't care. It looks so awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Mr. Durst.
They're going to Castle Wolfenstein.
And they're stabbing dudes in the neck with a pipe.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Well, no, use crafted metal that's meant to go into people's bodies. This is just a fucking pipe. Neck.
Yep. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I want it now.
I didn't expect that. I was just clicking around and I saw that. I was like, wait, what? No. Awesome. Yes, now. Now.
Josh Dallin posted it on our page because he knew how much we love Wolfenstein. So thank you, Josh Dallin, for that. You're all right in my book. I don't care what Corey's been saying about you.
I do want to.
I've been saying you're all right in my book, but fuck his book. That's what I've been saying.
Because he can't read.
I'm your host,
Floyd Mayweather.
You're only his host. As for everyone else, I'm their host. So that's how
I'll be your host, Josh.
That's a pitterness.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's much prettier with the mask on, right? I wish I had blue eyes sometimes. So you call me all blue eyes. It's like my dream of I always want to be called all blue eyes. I don't know, but I'm excited because I have a lot of really good ideas in store very soon.
I got this build. Wrestling matches?
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Think you can take me?
Oh,
it doesn't matter if you think you can take me.
Don't you talk to me like jabroni, Fruity Pebbles piece of shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa. Here we go. Hey, follow the camera. Alright, Aaron's got this.
No.
No. You got the only mic up over there.
Hang on, brother!
Okay.
Hang on!
Oh my god! We got the Lamb of God up over there with the fast lane in his hands.
Yeah, what's up?
We just need to chill out, brother! Chill out! No chokeholds! No chokeholds!
Oh,
crush his
he's raping him in the ass!
You're my quarters and all.
Oh, wow. Okay, you're good. Oh, wait, there we go. Whoa! Body set. Oh my god! He is out. He's not recovering from that one. Holy shit, he's twitching. He is twitching.
He's twitching. And by the way, speaking of Twitch, you can go to twitch.tv/Experience Pints.
Look for us.
Oh!
Podcast off.
Shit.